And, the social security
That's normal?
coming in and,
For certain classes
just
of
have, as long
people,
as it's fun. And Manny and my wife still
police
work, so.
officers, firefighters,
What I'm gonna do, sit at home and drink all day?
officer,
So much yard work you can do.
Just to protect where they live.
human resources, yes,
Okay.
It's fun.
That's fair
them and
enough.
their families.
Right.
I'm the oldest
So,
person at the
Are
job.
they going to be
Are
here
you
today?
really?
Yeah.
That's what they're just talking about. I don't think he is.
And I move faster than a lot of them.
Well, you're the old man.
Yeah,
And do we get to eyeball this CIA guy or what?
I guess you can move forward as long as,
It's a technical thing, got a technicality.
What is?
Well, one said the applicant needed to be here, the other one says it didn't need to be here. So
Oh,
the applicant's protected.
it should be quick then,
oh,
huh?
he would just not say his address, his name and address. That's all he,
But his name and address is on the form anyway.
but we took it off.
It's off.
Oh, his address is on the form,
His
yeah,
address is on
yeah,
the
we,
people not
yeah.
here?
Come on.
That's what he said, yeah.
He seems a legalese, because he needed to be here.
Hard to be anonymous if you.
He's gonna be here, but he can't, it's like, he wouldn't be able to give his name and address.
Aren't we just approving the address? The variance for the address, not the person?
Well, it said that in case he had any questions, but, I've read over this is like a,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the board has questions for him, then I think we have to table it till he could be here to
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. If it was 1 foot from the boundary, well then you'd want him here. But being a corner lot and,
it's all within the boundary, because that was my one question, why are you doing the variance, because it's in with.
Was it because of the setback?
We're going or what?
corner lot makes it pull in.
I have to sit.
I haven't read the actual,
Yeah, I didn't,
I couldn't read it too well.
I didn't read it.
I'll wait for Tatiana because she'll.
Owners request a variance permit. Oh, to permit an accessory structure in the second. Oh, okay. Setback.
I mean, I took a bath for nothing. I took a bath for nothing. It's not Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
So they don't have
All
to
on
be
the
here.
road, yeah.
No, no, well, that's why we wanted clarification. He was delayed 1 month already, and I don't want to delay it another one. If he needed to be here, we could probably called him.
I know, I saw it as well. I was just curious why it was like that.
Hijack another pen. Okay, the time is now 6:05, and I'd like to call the Board of Adjustment hearing to order. If we'd all rise and do the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. Okay, good. Swearing in process, anybody wishing to speak at tonight's meeting, please raise your hand, take the oath from the clerk.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, so help you before God? Thank you.
Okay, at this time, we have an open forum. Anybody wishing to speak on any items that are not on the agenda today? Move forward. There are none. I close the open forum. I'd like to have the approval of the minutes dated June 22nd of 2022.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carried all, thank you. Okay, I'd like to have a reading of variance 22-08, please. Prior,
Tatiana,
excuse me, prior to the meeting, did the attorney would like to make a comment, if you are, please, just for clarification purposes.
Yes, so for purposes of the record, it appears as though the applicant is not present. In situations such as these, the board can consider the application that has been submitted as evidence in order to render its decision. Specifically, section 3.8.8.6, entitled Public Hearing of your Land Development Code says that a public hearing shall be held by the Board of Adjustment. Any party may appear in person or by agent or attorney. I don't read a mandate into that the applicant be present. The only caveat being is that if you have questions of the applicant, he's not here or she's not here to answer those questions, and you'd probably have to take that into consideration. Not probably, you would have to take that into consideration when making your decision. So legally speaking, you're okay to go ahead and proceed in the applicant's absence with those caveats being understood.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Tatiana Childress, City of Oldsmar Planning and Redevelopment Director. So this is a variance for 714 Settenleaf Avenue. It's a request for pool variance. The property is located at 714 Settenleaf and is developed with a single-family home. This property has a zoning designation of RPD, Residential Plan Development Zoning District. The RPD zoning requires the following setbacks: 25 for the front, 7.5 feet for the side, and 20 foot for the rear, allowing rear pool setback to be 10 feet from the property line to the pool decking. This is a variance request to permit accessory structure in the secondary front yard to construct a pool. This variance is required because the property is a corner lot and is considered to have two fronts. Per section 5.1.6 of the Land Development Code, in all residential districts, no structure shall be permitted except building additions to the principal building within the front yard area, not to extend beyond the front setback line. Variances requests could be considered when there is something unique about a lot or structure. The site is a corner lot, as I mentioned before, and the secondary front setback varies in width from 32 feet to 42, resulting in an oversized secondary front for this property. Is demonstrated on the following graphics. So the side yard is extensive on this property, and that grants some kind of variance. So we consider variances when there's something unique about particular parcel. The lot maintains a wide space that is suitable for an accessory use adjacent to the home on the secondary front. Granting of variance is therefore due to the unique lot shape. With an oversized secondary yard. Approval of the variance will not grant the owner special privilege, as setback variances and accessory structures located in the secondary fronts, including swimming pools, have been approved for residential lots in the past. The applicant is meeting also the setback requirements, so the impervious surface area ratio is 0.34, which meets the residential plan development zoning standards, which allows 0.65 ISR. So the lot coverage is also under the maximum, so he's not looking for that variance. Although the pool will be extended beyond the edge of the house, and by definitions, the pool will be located in the secondary front, the owner is able to maintain a 26-foot secondary setback and a 12-foot rear setback to the pool decking from the property line. The setback variance is being requested so that the pool can be properly sized and located in a safer manner on site. Based upon the above discussion and review against the 10 conditions outlined in section 3.17.3 of the Land Development Code, staff recommends approval of the variance request permitting a pool in the secondary front yard in the RPD district. Any questions? Thank you.
Any questions from the board to staff? There will be none. I'd like to make a motion.
Make a motion, we accept.
Public hearing, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, lost my notes. We're going to open the floor, public comment. Anybody in favor of this request? Anybody not in favor of this request? Okay, there being none, the floor is now closed. Okay, now I'd like to make Well, I forgot this part, discussion from the panel, the board on this request? There being no discussion from the panel? Okay. This time I call for a vote. All in favor? Oh, no, wait, there'll be a roll call
I
vote?
make a motion that we accept variance 22-8.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, now we've got to do a roll call vote on the vote. So we've got a first and a second.
Board Member Smith?
Yes.
Board Member Chacolo?
Yes.
Board Member Enos?
Yes.
Board Member Clark?
Yes.
Chair Brill?
Yes.
Okay, the variance request to permit an accessory structure in the secondary front yard to construct a pool in the RPD Residential Plan Development Zoning District is approved with 5 votes for and 0 against.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Is there any other business for tonight's meeting? There being none, I'll call for adjournment.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Don't need a roll call on that one? So we're good? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carried all. Thank you very much. And, okay. Thank you for the direction